Survival? Survival?
The lords of Underhaven.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah! It's Underhaven!
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're joined by Creamsicle. We were gonna have Dusty on instead, but Dusty's like, nah, fuck that. You guys are lame.
No. He had some personal shit that came up, so we'll have him on another time.
Animancer, I just want to show off my tits in a bikini. Is that too much to fucking ask?
Yes, it is. This is Twitch. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay, well, they're not even... Okay, it's not even that bad.
Okay, here's how you get away with that. Just call it art, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is art, though. I paid fucking $30 for it. It's art.
No, it's not. I did want to mention one thing real quick before we jump into things. I just want to say that I'm going to be scripting my own videos going forward, and I'm going to potentially get some of those up on the Animancer channel soon. I just want to let people know about that who might not check the Discord. I'm going to be doing scripted content talking about shit that matters to me, and that's pretty much it.
I just want to see, you can find a link to his channel down below if you're watching this on YouTube.
And watch SWEGTA's videos too if you don't, because he's fucking great.
Going to be his resident expert on anal, so...
This is going to be the anal podcast. Like, we were originally going to have Dusty on here to talk about anal, so I was like, who can talk about anal better than Dusty, so...
I can just imagine Dusty Smith being on here like, what's up, guys? My name's Dusty Smith, and today we're going to talk about how to put it in your girlfriend's butt. That'd be perfect.
To defend Jeff Bezos' innocent virginity, I think that we should not talk about that any further.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on Creamsicle's fucking volume. Holy shit.
Okay, that's the last Dusty Smith impression I'll do.
I think we're good.
I promise.
I didn't know that Dusty Smith was just like constantly shouting at all times. I don't know, man.
He kind of is.
Okay, you got me there.
I was gonna say, yeah, just watch any one of his old videos, and he's just like fucking turning the amp up to 9 the entire fucking like video.
Guys, today I want to talk about the Cannabis Bowl. What's on the lineup?
This.
Oh God.
You've been deceived tonight. You've been lied to. The media has been brainwashing you week after week and month after month and day after day.
No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here.
Never! Ever!
Oh my God.
Oh, Mr. Anderson.
Oh,
Fuck you,
Mr.
Mr.
Anderson. Oh.
Fuck you, Mr.
It says
Anderson.
that they...
So this is Steven Anderson on women's rights, so it should be enlightening.
Oh man.
All right. Let's
Time to learn something.
It says that they should be keepers at home. They should be good. And then he says they should be obedient to their own husbands.
Sounds
often...
right up my alley.
Progressive.
So
How progressive is this man?
Yeah. No, not even about progressive. It just sounds kinky.
Well, if you come to Faithful Word, you hear it all the time. But if if you go somewhere else, you don't hear it so much.
Is this like his new MO? Just like shit on any competition as far as like, his church goes?
I hear him talk about shitting on more pastors that are in his fucking town than talking about God himself. I feel like this is just like this is like the internet blood sports of fucking ministries, is it not?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the last time I ever heard him, he was calling another pastor like fat or something. He was like, you're eating all these chips and all these Cheetos, and you're wondering why you're so fat. It's like, Jesus Christ, buddy.
Yeah.
He needs to get on this get woke on this fat acceptance movement.
Yeah, dude, insight that only a Christian man could show you, that eating food makes you fucking fat.
I feel like he should have Boogie 2988 on as a guest.
What? What? Yeah, well, okay.
Oh wait, he said no homos on the show. Whoops.
Ever! You say, well, that's old. That old-fashioned idea. Today we have women's rights.
Oh no.
We've come a long way, baby.
Oh no.
And today, you know, oh, those horrible, horrible days when women had no right. Right, let's bring them back. Let's get back to those days.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know, like when like half the population was subjugated to being treated like less than, you know, normal citizens. Yeah, let's bring that back.
You know what we should bring back too? Let's just bring back fucking slavery and everything that, you know, because he's a white man, so he doesn't care about what happens
And hey,
to people.
the Bible actually condones slavery, so he could use that as an argument.
We don't talk about that.
Honestly,
oh yeah.
you know,
hey,
sorry.
Listen,
no, I agree with this guy because you know, all the parties I go to, I see a lot of slaves. You know, women's right at the parties I go to, they're totally not a thing. You know, most women, they're usually on a very short leash.
Oh, what the? Wait! No, I need to hear that one more time. Let's hear that one.
Right. Let's bring them back. Let's get back to those days.
Is this like when he sees like a cockroach or some shit?
He sees a mouse on the floor and he's jumping on the kitchen table with a broom, just swinging it at him.
Oh no, is that a fucking centipede? It's the return of the Leggy Boys. Oh no.
What are you worried about? What do you think they mean when they say women's rights? You know what they mean? The right to divorce your husband is what they mean.
What?
Sounds good.
You know what they mean? The right to rebel and disobey your husband.
How about the right to vote and be treated as a fucking equal? I think that's what women care about more these days than why are you focusing on something like that?
I mean, he's not very wrong, but you know. 'Cause listen, I can get woke. I can get woke with this guy. You know, women can have all like the voting and all that shit. Okay, they can keep.
This guy probably doesn't want women to vote.
No, I don't think he does. Actually,
give him that. But hey, you know what? Any women around me, they gotta be my slave.
The right to go out and get a job and make your own money. The right to tell him what to do. The right to go vote for our leaders, as if women should have any say in how our country is run.
Why not?
When the Bible
Can you give me one good reason why they shouldn't, other than something in the fucking Bible? Give me one logical reason why
here's
women
what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen, Animancer. Women are, you know, they have a thing called period, right? And then they're gonna vote. And because being on your period just makes you irrational in every conceivable way, they're gonna fuck everything up.
Women have been able to vote for decades, and we haven't even had a fucking woman president at this point. So if he thinks that women are always just gonna vote in their own interest, that's not the fucking case. They aren't just gonna vote for someone because they're a fucking woman.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Listen.
Any fucking day now. Dude, that's kind of like anything that pertains to Christianity, anything that pertains to it, it's just kind of like, any fucking day now, this will happen. The same thing applies to, like, their fucking savior coming back from the dead.
Exactly.
It's like, any fucking second now. It's like, okay, well, until then, maybe we could just, like, dismiss you as a bunch of fucking idiots who have no idea how society ought to be run.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, the fucking rapture can come. They can go all worship Jesus and be mindless slaves like they have been on Earth for thousands of years, for all time, actually. I'd rather just fucking die and roast on Earth before doing that.
I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. I am quoting the Bible right now.
Oh,
but
okay,
it's
so you must be right?
Hey, listen, you know, women to be in silence. Ball gags are the perfect tool.
Why do you think that women were not allowed to vote until the 20th century? And yet if I get up and say I don't believe women should vote, because if we're in a democracy which is ruled by the people, I don't want to be ruled over by women. And when the founder of
but you're part of the people.
This guy if this guy doesn't want to be ruled over by women, he has not seen Tulsi Gabbard's bikini pictures yet.
Oh my god.
Because listen, if you've seen, I'm serious. Look up
they
Tulsi
are nice.
Gabbard.
I like
Listen.
them.
Yes, I'm serious. She might be 40, but hot fucking damn. If you have not seen Tulsi Gabbard's bikini pictures, you need to look them up fucking now.
You think that's what's going to make this guy an atheist and a liberal?
I don't
think
even
so?
care. Listen, if Tulsi Gabbard can get out of religious extremism, I believe she can pull anybody right out of that religious extremism with her, man.
Dude, this is the greatest argument I've heard to vote for her in 2020. I'll be
Exactly. Like, listen. All their policies and stopping all the regime change, blah blah blah.
Yeah, fuck that. You know what? Fuck you, Yang. I don't care about my universal basic income. I don't want that shit. I want $1,000. I want some big old fat tits in the White House.
I bet Andrew Yang doesn't look that good in a bikini. Let's just put it that way.
Andrew Yang can suck my fucking wang. Let's move on.
Joe Biden facing a bit of controversy tonight. Late today, former Democratic candidate for lieutenant governor.
Are you kidding me? You talking about Joe Biden again? You're mocking me talking about Joe Biden?
Dude, okay, fucking listen. Okay, so we play like a video where like he teases running, and we're like, he's gonna run, and then the episode after that, he has like a Freudian slip where like he reveals that he's running for president, and now he's fucking getting Me Too'd.
I knew this was gonna happen. It was only a matter of time, but I thought it was gonna be a little bit later. But I guess before he even announced this as candidacy formally, he's gonna be getting this type of shit. So hopefully this makes people convinced that he's perhaps not the best.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's no evidence of that being the case.
He's a molester. He's a child molester.
He's a child molester.
Oh my god. It looks like he's just softly like trying to nibble an ear. Holy shit.
Yeah, look at him manhandling
Look at
Obama,
her
dude.
with the flute. Holy shit, she looks like she's gonna be in tears.
I know.
Dude, I tried to find the source of that image, but I can't fucking find it.
It's almost a little deep fried. Like, holy shit. He's like, yeah, you play that flute, you little bitch. You play the vice president.
I don't even know why Biden's running a campaign. I guess he's not yet, but I don't even know why he should bother, because this picture right here, he just put that out there. This is why people are gonna vote for Biden. Clearly, it's reasons like that.
Biden's just trying to do some ASMR. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
So, of Nevada,
anyway.
coming forward to say that she had a bit of an uncomfortable encounter with the then vice president back in 2014.
Someone having an uncomfortable encounter with Joe? Say it ain't so. He would never make anyone feel uncomfortable.
What? No.
Flores writes in New York Magazine, quote, I felt him get closer to me from behind. He leaned further in and inhaled my hair.
Oh god, fuck, stop.
Inhaled my hair!
Oh my god. Well, listen, maybe she just used the same shampoo that I did.
After this, Biden said that he was gonna bring her out behind the fucking gym, dude.
Yeah, he's gonna beat her out behind the gym.
Beat her up.
Oh god.
You bring me closer to Biden.
I was mortified, she writes. He proceeded to plant a big, slow kiss on the
Sounds
back
like
of my
Biden.
head. Now, Bill Russo, a spokesman for Joe Biden, responded with a statement that reads in part, neither then nor in the years since did he or the staff with him at the time have any inkling that Ms. Flores had been at any time uncomfortable.
So he did it.
Hold on just a fucking minute. You know, I don't know how you guys feel about your hair, but I'm very protective over my hair. Like, one of my hard limits is pulling my hair. If I had some fucking 70-year-old trying to fucking smell and eat my fucking hair, I think I'd be a little uncomfortable with that situation.
I think I'd make it clear to the public too, especially if this person was the fucking front runner for the Democratic Party, even though he hasn't even announced his candidacy. How does that work? Honestly,
I think I would just cringe inside of myself.
No, dude.
Like,
he didn't do any of these. These are just allegations. He almost accidentally did it.
He almost accidentally fucking took a bite out of someone's scalp.
Yes,
Good Lord.
almost accidentally.
Nor do they recall what she describes. But Vice President Biden believes that Ms. Flores has every right to share her own recollection and reflections.
I just read the chat. Biden, my time.
Why is that? No, that's not. I'm going to come out and say
I'm
this.
strong enough to fight back.
I need to come out and say this. Everyone's made this joke everyone's made that joke at this fucking point, but it still gets funny every time I
was gonna say, I've never seen that joke, so I just live under a fucking rock.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I'm never online for the new memes. You know, I just jerk my feminine penis and play World of Tanks all day. So
Joe Biden's spokesman is basically just like, oh yeah, I mean, she can have her own opinions. He doesn't even refute that it happened. She's just like,
we don't agree with those facts.
Yeah.
We just have alternative facts.
That she has the opportunity to do so. Joining me now, Chris Starwalt, Fox News politics editor. Chris, good to see you tonight. Thanks for being here. So, you know, that obviously that's...
Woof?
Hot dang.
Hot dog. Is this Egghead in 20 years, dude?
Hold on. It seems like anytime there's like any like awkward pundit on the news, we're like, that's Egghead.
Yeah,
he's not a pugnant, he's a pupnit. He just barked.
Not a great moment for
what kind of dog
nascent and not yet declared Biden campaign.
I think he'd be a Labrador.
Hopefully 6 feet under, honestly.
The degree to which Joe Biden now obviously misunderstands the political moment in his party should be obvious to everyone. He gave a speech earlier where he was talking about...
I think you're expecting too much of the American people, honestly.
Apologizing, but not really apologizing for the treatment of Anita Hill.
I got it. He'd be a fucking bulldog. Look at all those jowls.
Oh, yes, okay. At first I was like, don't compare this guy to fucking dogs, but you completely got it right. He is a bulldog. He's a real life bulldog.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let me, We got a donation.
Yeah. Somebody wants to lick Cream's hair and play WoW.
Oh my god! World of Tanks and World of Warcraft is basically the same thing. Go play that. With
basically, no.
We'll give you a hey penny in exchange.
Thomas
hey penny and a hand job.
A generation ago, when he was the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee, and she was horribly treated as she came forward to make her accusation. She came out with a very
I just love these fucking faces of Joe Biden. Just look at him. He's like, "What do you mean I can't get the early bird special?" That's that fucking facial expression right now. Like I've worked in fucking food service too long to know that fucking boomer face. What do you mean I can't use my coupon here? Or what do you mean I can't? What do you mean there's no senior discount?
What do you mean I can't sniff uncomfortable women's hair? I've got nothing better to do.
What do you mean I can't eat other women's hair?
Nation and apology for it, and he got the wrath of feminist activists, liberal Democrats, and others. Now we have another accusation that fits within a pattern for Joe Biden that we have seen throughout his career of overdoing it with physical
What do you
contact.
mean I can't use my coupon? You better take it right now, or I want to talk to your manager.
It kind of looks like he's pointing at his dick, like, yeah, suck it.
Women, strangers.
That's what he does to women after he like licks their hair.
Women who are there. Yeah. There was a teenage girl who was present with her family when her father or relative was being sworn into Congress. Oops. We have the story of the Deputy Defense Secretary's wife. We've heard these stories before about women who Joe Biden made feel uncomfortable. Now we have another one that hit.
It's like he's pointing at the guy as he's saying this, like women he made feel uncomfortable. Yeah, me.
His campaign, or as you say, campaign in waiting, doesn't know better than to say, well, we think it's super for her that gals now have a chance to talk about this stuff.
Oh, thank you.
But she didn't say anything at the time, so too bad.
Yeah, and here's what she says about that. For years, I feared my experience would be dismissed. Biden will be Biden. Boys will be boys. But hearing Biden's potential...
Oh, no! Will be Biden. That has to be the name of this episode.
Yeah, I'm putting that in the title.
Yeah.
Please.
Candidacy for president, discussed without much talk about his troubling past as it relates to women, became too much to keep bottled up any longer. So that's her response. They're going to come back with this, Chris. She tweeted after that campaign event, "Great to be in Nevada with Vice President Biden and Lucy Flores. Don't forget to vote." This is I think she passed this along from Eva Longoria. What the fuck does this have to do with the
actual title of what we're covering right here? Fox News loves to do this, and I guess we cover a lot of fake news on this show, so we're familiar with this, but they love to put a clickbait title on there. Like, this was something that I was interested in. Now they're just talking about shit that barely relates to it. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't care about tweets. I don't care about Twitter. This is part of why I don't like to cover Trump shit so much on the show, because I'm tired of looking at fucking people's tweets on the mainstream news and having it being made out as, like, real news. It's bullshit.
And it's bad for you.
Yeah, I wish they'd show off my tweets. That'd be a fun-ass news segment.
Oh my god. That would be more entertaining of a news segment.
Yeah, I feel like I'd really boost their ratings. Because they show it in, like, nursing homes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They show it in, like, nursing homes and shit, so yeah.
Apparently they'd get a lot more donations, too, because we always get donations from a bunch of furries.
That's my favorite part about being on any show, whether it's this one or Ben Pye or The Drunken Peasants. Yeah. I get, like, 3 people in my server just automatically donating, like, oh my god, hi, Creamsicle. It's like, hi, thank you.
Yeah, a bunch of ooh-woo comments and shit like that.
Yeah, just, like, ooh-woo and, like, cream pie I want you to cream pie me.
You can't say that on Twitch. You can't say that on Twitch.
I can't say that?
Nope, you can't. Never make a... Dude, Creamsicle, never make a Twitch account. You'll survive one day.
I was gonna say, yeah, because I was gonna say, you know...
No, I'm just kidding. I think you probably...
Oh, okay.
I don't know, but you probably
I was gonna say, we always get a bunch of Streamlabs, like, I want to give you a cream pie till it runs down your thigh, and it's like, oh, well, thank you for supporting the show I'm on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
I get those myself sometimes. People are like, hey, SWEGTA, can I fuck you in the ass? I'm like, well, no,
well, I
but
did
thank
before
you for
we
the
even
money.
went live.
We're not going to talk about it.
I haven't been paid for anything yet, so...
So this story is, this is about weed. So, it's going to be kind of... I don't know if it's going to be interesting to everybody watching, but I find it to be kind of interesting.
Cool.
The people who edited this news report, they did like a fucking terrible job at it. You see like this blue bar on the left side. I don't know why that's there. Throughout the entire fucking, like most of the video, it's there for no reason. It doesn't do anything. And the audio was like split up into left and right channels.
Oh god.
But here's the thing. The person reporting on this could only be heard in like the left channel. Whereas like the video they play is on the right side. So I had to fucking correct that in audio editing.
Wow.
So,
all right, you went all out for this clip, huh?
yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why. It's not even that long.
This is video of drugs, weapons, and
You
wads
think?
of cash seized by the Houston DEA. Just one of countless operations.
The DEA agents in the Houston division work great cases.
And once those cases are closed, this evidence you see here all has to be destroyed.
Sorry.
Dispose and burn a number of drugs.
I'm just glad that wasn't the
marijuana,
news station.
methamphetamine,
I wouldn't be
heroin,
surprised.
Prescription pills.
And just this week, the DEA put out a job notice that, well, has a lot of people talking and quickly dialing the
Thank you very
local
much.
DEA number.
A mass
Thanks.
of calls to DEA requesting to burn our evidence.
No idea what the fuck that comment was, but thank you. I was like, is this gonna pertain to the story at all? But I guess not.
I saw something to do with cream pie down the thigh, so I don't think we should read
God. No, I need to see it. Oh fuck, I missed it. I missed the fucking donation. God damn it, now you have to read it.
Houstonians
I'll
asking
show it
to
to you
burn
later.
the marijuana evidence. Where do I sign up, they say? But it's not that kind of job for the average Joe. The agency is looking for a vendor with the ability to burn 1,000 pounds of...
I just thought that was fucking amazing. I too would volunteer. It would be a great job.
Dude, I think I'd be
Sorry,
dead
go ahead.
if I volunteer.
Do you even smoke?
Yes, but like very, very rarely. Mainly because like I either have to drive somewhere or I have to fucking be sober enough to do something.
You'd be fucking dead if you consumed even a little bit of that.
Probably, man.
You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to give pot to dogs either. That's something.
I was gonna say, yeah, marijuana's bad for puppies.
Yeah.
for at least 8 hours per
Dude,
day.
have you ever had like a dog get into weed or some shit? Cause like they're fucking.
Yes.
I was gonna say they're like out of commission.
Yes.
For, like 6 hours.
My name is Furman. My name is Furman. Furman.
My name is... Damn it, I fucked it. I was gonna join in, but went straight to the chorus. Damn it.
That's right.
Ah, fuck! I fucked up.
Licensed, meets the EPA requirements. This is not something a private citizen can do.
This guy's nervous.
Dispose of evidence.
I know.
Evidence to be burned also.
Oh, it's like,
Dude, I
maybe
think this was secretly his stash the whole time.
Oh my god.
like, okay, he's like, come on, Greg, just hide in plain sight. Come on, you can do this.
To include expired prescriptions from those drug take-back events we often tell you about. So if you are a qualified agency, you may get the job to destroy marijuana, meth, coke, and a
I'll
lot
destroy it with
more.
my fucking lungs, man. Get it all over here. Fuck
Yeah,
shit out.
here's the thing. If you want me to like dispose of this, I could do that. Just like give it to me. I'll fucking take care of it. It's fine.
Just don't ask any questions. Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it. You don't have to worry about it.
Like it's fine to like for them to have it and burn it, but it's not okay to inhale it.
Yeah, apparently that makes sense. Yeah, it's okay to to burn all this fucking shit that could be potentially useful medicine to people with some serious medical disabilities. But let's just fucking burn it because it's a vile plant that we all see as evil, right?
You know, I didn't inhale.
I tried it.
I
did not inhale.
2 years, a solicitation for a
That actually
vendor goes
reminds
out.
me of the first time I ever fucking smoked weed. That's kind of what I did, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, because I'd never smoked anything in my life, because I was like fucking 15.
The only
I was a loser.
The only thing Kamala Harris has ever done that I actually respect is that she came out and said that I smoked it and I didn't inhale. I was like, okay. Now, I'm still not gonna vote for you for president, fucking you bitch, but whatever. That was funny. That was fun.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fuck Kamala Harris, man. Listen, if it's not Tulsi, if they've got a pussy and it's not Tulsi, I don't want him. I don't want him.
I agree. I mean,
I don't like 'em.
she's. I don't think she's quite as bad as Hillary, but she's cut from the same cloth. So.
I don't know, man. I'd say she's. I don't, man. I would say she's pretty fucking up there, man. Honestly, man, because
but she doesn't have like. First of all, she doesn't have the reputation of being seen as one of America's royal families. So that's the problem that the Clintons had. Is that people were just tired of seeing Clintons and Bushes in the White House.
They were tired of seeing Bushes in the White House. Yeah.
And now they're tired of seeing Trumps in the White House. They're already tired of. Oh my God, SWEGTA, I can't believe you fucking whatever.
No, dude, come on, the 80s. They were over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all over the place, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just look at like all that vintage shit.
You know, they made a comeback in the early 2000s too. Did you remember that?
No,
I didn't. I mean, listen, all you gotta say about that era is Ron Jeremy was popular unironically.
Are you talking about Mario? The Vigilant Christian?
Hey guys, TVC Mario here, and today on another edition of Illuminati Media Exposed.
Dude, I want to see Ron Jeremy dress up as TVC Mario. That's what I want.
I feel like your voice needs to be like more nasally, because you sound more like Heath Ledger's
Hey,
Joker.
is TVC Mario here?
Hey guys, the Vigilant Christian Mario here, and today we're gonna look at another edition of Illuminati Media Exposed.
No, you have to leave a pause. And today we're going to be looking at another edition of Illuminati Exposed.
Another edition of Illuminati. Oh, fuck. Never mind. I'm gonna
Another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
Oh.
I am here.
You're queer, get used to it.
To protect the white race.
Oh.
I'm gonna
okay, so that too.
say, FUCK YOU!
Man, Shani's videos have really gone downhill, man.
Anderson Cooper.
I just gotta say, as soon as I saw this guy's hairstyle, yeah, you look like somebody who's gonna protect the white race, huh?
Oh yeah, man, this guy's our future.
Yeah.
Stand on! Cause fuck them all! Okay? I can kick Anderson Cooper's ass! Okay? Listen,
Anderson
fucking
Cooper.
Anderson Cooper supports fucking molesting kids.
Oh
He supports Hillary Clinton, who
Just
made
look
a
at those fucking jowls.
Oh.
That's the most hardworking neck in the entire fucking school there. Holy shit.
Jesus
Look at those fucking... Like, I can't even focus on what this dude's saying, because just look at his fucking jowls, dude. They just... Oh my god. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude, this guy doesn't speak, he has jowl movement.
Yeah.
He's got like a boy band mullet going on, too.
Yeah.
He looks like Joe Dirt, but a fucking white supremacist.
Oh my god, okay.
I mean, he's like if Joe Dirt was talking about white genocide.
Okay, dude, like, anytime you see somebody on YouTube who's like, praise Kekistan, and, you know, they donate, like, 1488, this is who's doing that. Yeah,
yes,
this is the guy.
shop in New York and, like, satanic ritual shit and molested kids and shit. But
Mountain Dew shirt, of course.
Oh
dude, that summarizes that. Do I even have to make any refutations about what this guy has to say when he's wearing a fucking Mountain Dew shirt? You might as well have a Mountain Dew and Doritos shirt on it.
Can I just say,
what was that?
I actually unironically own a Mountain Dew shirt because I just fucking love Mountain Dew. It's so good.
Well,
yeah,
dude.
Like unironically, like I fucking hate every other soda besides Mountain Dew.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that you're this guy in the video.
Honestly, I have way longer hair. I'm like way skinnier.
And you don't talk about white genocide? Okay,
yeah,
well, that's enough. That's enough.
I talk about cream pieing my asshole instead of white genocide.
That's basically the same thing, but whatever.
There's gonna be a
kid and shit.
Yeah, the only difference being this guy being in denial.
But apparently, a lot of people don't fucking believe that because they can't wake the fuck up. And they're still continuing to believe fucking lies.
My god.
Okay.
Dude, I thought I was someone
is this what's that dude's name where he's like the fucking end transmission, that guy? What's his name, like Joe Genesis or something?
Joe Genesis? Is that who you're thinking
Yeah,
of?
that guy where he's like, we need to, I know the woman at Wendy's was the Antichrist.
These two would get along well.
I feel like this is that guy, only about 10 years younger. He's like in his high school in his fucking like science class. Just
let me just say, look at that screen cap. Look at that.
Adam Eternal. That's the.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of Adam Eternal? No, this guy's way more coherent than Adam Eternal. SWEGTA, do you know who Adam Eternal is? There's someone he's someone who's played on DP like a lot these days. He lost his channel recently and everything, but he's like, think like Evan Lefebvre if he wasn't cohesive at all. Like if he wasn't like cohesive or entertaining on any level. That's basically Adam Eternal.
So Evan Lefebvre.
Oh my god, no, don't say that. I want to get him on the show at some point. Okay.
No, he's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. He's really cool. I think I talked to him before. I was like, hey Evan, you want to see this puppet?
Lies to people. He lies. He fucking lies.
I bet this guy listens to Slipknot.
And
oh my god, look at that. Did you see that?
I bet this guy's principal is just gonna come in here like, Anderson, why are you screaming?
Yo, SWEGTA, this guy's pause game is better than fucking Tim Black.
Dude.
I wouldn't say it's as good. I feel like Tim Black's better, because like Tim Black will like strangle himself with his fucking tongue.
Yeah, okay, you're right. This guy's not quite that animated.
I can kick his ass! I'm here to protect the
It's like
white.
every fucking pause on this guy just looks like the fucking cover of some rap songs by Earl Sweatshirt. It's fucking perfect.
What? Okay. Jesus.
Right!
What?
Anderson Cooper, I'm gonna finish this off.
Is he shouting in an empty college classroom right now? That's what it looks like to me.
No, it's a fucking empty high school class.
Oh, really? You think so? You could
Yeah,
be
dude.
either one.
Listen, I've been in a college class. That looks like way too fucking small to be a fucking college campus. Plus, if you were screaming like that on a college campus, you'd have the fucking police called on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
People would think you're...
One thing, and one thing only.
I'm looking at me. It looks like he's 15.
Yeah!
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good, buddy.
Hey,
We
you know,
froze on... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
SWEGTA, I want to thank you for letting us catch up with TJ Fucks things. Anyway. Anyway.
My God. I love how we ended on a maw shot. It's perfect.
I know. Perfect. Excellent.
Beautiful.
Oh. What's next on the agenda?
I feel like we should just like mellow out a bit.
All right,
Let me just play another. I'll play another weed video. This one's actually kind of awesome, so I'll play that instead.
We need a palate cleanser.
Fake news. Vice.
Fake news.
Are you guys into curling?
Curling.
Yeah. See, right. Here's the thing. We're into the cannabis, but it's the
Holy
curling
shit! It's
community
fucking
that
Danny
embrace cannabis.
Crockett.
Yeah.
For the
It's
first
fucking
time
Danny
since
Crockett and
legalization,
Grizzly
so
Adams in fucking Canada.
curling.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, this could have been anything. This could have been a spelling bee, and we'd be here.
Okay.
It's a great mix.
Okay.
Cannabis and curling, right?
This is our
Oh, just watch.
rural cannabis culture.
Where am I right now?
Wow, that's how high she is, man.
Damn, she's
Yeah.
a cutie. I'd eat her ass.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, lady?
It looks German as fuck. The Balkenspiel.
This is Canadian. You just saw the Canadian flag with a hot leaf on it.
So I think you guys can tell what this is.
Oh God.
Yeah. A weed themed sports event, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bong spiel.
That's why. Oh yeah, that's why I said it's on.
Oh, I see. Because curling and ice hockey are the only ways Canadians can express themselves.
I just got to Wyerton, Ontario, and it's about 3 hours north of Toronto. It's a tiny town.
Fucking furries. Look at that goddamn.
Yeah, I know. Fucking
And
furries.
I'm here for the
Bunch of fucking
inaugural Bong
dirtbags.
Spiel, which is a weed curling tournament.
Okay.
I don't know too much about curling.
Wait, hold on.
But I know a lot about weed.
Dude, this guy looks like a speedrunner I know. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Wait a minute. Yeah,
This guy.
this guy looks familiar. This guy looks familiar.
I know this guy. I know him.
Holy shit.
Hey Nord, what's up, buddy?
Oh my god.
I don't know too much about curling, let alone weed-infused curling. So
But actually, Nord messaged me. He's like, we should do a podcast, and I'm like, I think we already are doing one.
I'm gonna head inside, talk to the organizers, and find out what the deal is.
You're with the media?
Yes, I am.
Dude, we gotta get him on here one day and confront him about why he was in this.
Mini high grow.
Yeah.
This is free?
Yeah.
For people who want to grow weed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Rock
Fuck
on.
yeah.
Canada.
So everyone
Fuck yeah.
knows what to do.
Can you explain to me what a bong spiel is, and then what the difference is between that and a bong spiel?
So a bong spiel is
That
a
plaid
curling
looks like
tournament.
one of
The bong spiel.
I'm sorry, what?
I said that bong plaid looks like a skirt I own. It's really cute.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that thing is wearing a skirt. It totally
It's
fucking is.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
an
got-
anime girl bong. Holy shit.
And on the bottom, it's like some pantsu or some.
Dude, I hope
Yeah.
that bong's just old enough to consent. Man.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, look how.
Otherwise, Joe Biden will be smoking it, man.
Yeah, keep Joe away from this.
Yeah,
Bong
man.
spiel.
So a bong spiel
Like I have an
is a
outfit
curling.
like that.
Oh, look at these fucking names. The Rolling
Best
Stoners.
buds.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck you.
Curry hard. Curry hard.
Like, I was in favor of all this shit until I saw all these stupid strain names, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah, see, now I feel like we should just like nuke Canada.
Yeah, fuck
tournament.
you,
Yeah. The
Canada.
bong spiel is
You're gonna
the
become a
exact
bunch of
same
stone degenerates now. Fuck you.
Only it's
Like this guy.
cannabis related.
Yeah.
Look at him,
How
he's
many people are you
high.
expecting?
We have capacity issues.
That
We could have filled
motherfucker.
it 3 times over. What happened was a friend of mine got hold of our initial poster that we were going to release to sponsors, and he leaked it, and it went went viral, and we filled it up in less than 24 hours. So I was like, okay, well, that's that.
And
That's
did
awesome.
you run into any resistance trying to get this organized or
No.
trying to get it greenlit?
Oh, I'm sure none.
I've heard there's naysayers, but none of them have come forward to me.
Okay, so he said like some people were against it, but like nobody came to the actual location to do anything. So just like a bunch of like online activists or slacktivists.
Bunch of keyboard warriors, basically.
Yeah.
Bunch of slacktivists.
Think about the children.
And I think I would be very curious to see how it shakes out. You're going to see generations of
Dude, there
curlers
would be
who've been
people that complained about this shit too, even though it's someone, you know, hosting an event with that's perfectly legal now in Canada in their own private venue. But yeah, think about the children, right? A child might wander in here and they might
because
choke up like
curling, it's so fucking popular among the youth.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Working for years.
And now it's legal.
SWEGTA, we're still going curling after this, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the
Definitely
Warriors
now.
Curling Club.
Drink
This
bong water,
is
not
kind
for
of a
$2, mister, but
groundbreaking
thank you.
event.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually know that person. They're somebody in my Discord. She's really cool.
Who, Gord?
Yeah, Story.
Oh,
what's up? She's a sweet girl. She's a sweet girl.
The Green Lantern should be another name for a bong too late up. I already have one that's named that, so.
Dude.
We have a lot of seniors living here who are very set in their ways, don't like change. So that's one of the things we've had to deal with a little bit. With the new laws, there is no consumption on a recreational property. So that means not even in the parking lot.
Ah, fuck
if
off.
you go outside and you overindulge, you could be denied re-entrance to the building. This is not our laws, but we have to kind of enforce it.
Anyway, okay, we're walking.
It's not going to be a law for long, man. One day
Have you been
it's
out?
going to be legal everywhere at all places.
Here yet? Have you
No,
had a choke yet?
where is it?
Well, it's just around the corner, they say.
Is it that tiny one?
Yeah,
What's up, Nord?
Oh, wow. Seems
Well-
like you could hotbox that.
Well, I think that's the idea, right?
So, what is your curling team?
We're the Shed Crew team. It's because we're all fellas that hang out in the shed. So it was in the shed.
What is this fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 music going on?
I
in the
know,
background?
holy shit. No, dude, this is proof of Bully 2 is going to happen. This is the ultimate evidence everyone's been looking for. It's
curling right now. He's like, oh, no, man. I grew up in Arthur. It was mandatory till grade 6.
Oh my god, you know what I
Did
just
you know
realized
that?
that guy looks like? The guy with the hat and everything, he looks like that one character from Fallout New Vegas who's like, degenerate should be up on the cross.
Did you grow that?
This
JJ.
is yeah, this is a
JJ.
locally grown variety.
How long you been growing for?
Well, I've been around.
I can't even remember, man.
Growers and
I have no idea.
and plants for 20
Like,
years,
I don't know,
I guess.
like, what?
Oh, dude.
Dude, I like
Look at
how...
all this. Look at all this evil shit going on. People laughing, having a good time, playing sports. Fuck that.
Swag, I love how we gave a generic stoner response, and that's basically what he said anyway. Like, I don't know, man, like 20 years.
I don't fucking know. It's like, okay.
I've been studying plants for 20 years.
Does it kind of
Jesus.
surprise you to see cannabis
Dogs.
embraced by the curling community
don't
of all
fuck 'em.
communities?
Yeah, don't
A
fuck
little
him,
bit,
Brain.
because
Who
it's
the
a
hell do you
fairly
think I am,
conservative
Kira the Wolf?
community, right?
Yeah.
I hope
I
not.
think they're struggling for members, right? So they see it as a way to attract
No, Cure the Wolf is
Right.
really fat.
younger people to
Oh,
curling
God.
and keep these places alive, right?
Cure the
Are you
Wolf,
curling
hold
it?
on, can you pause this for a minute? I just gotta
Okay,
say one thing. After seeing Kiro out of his fursuit in that one fucking interview video he did, I just gotta say, if you take one fucking look at Cure the Wolf, like outside of his fursuit,
I don't even think SWEGTA knows who that is. And no,
could just-
not, none
I
of
do.
the
I've
majority of people-
seen Jim's video on that.
oh, well, yeah, I mean, you could just take one look at that guy and be like, yeah, he probably
this guy's fucked up.
He probably fucks roadkill.
Yeah, he should probably be put 12
Well, not
feet.
just that, but I mean, like, the first time I saw his face in a video, and that was actually before I saw Jim's video on him, like, he took off his mask, and I was like, oh, yeah, he's a fat neckbeard, obviously.
Put it back
Yeah.
on, please.
Makes sense. No, but
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, the story checks out.
In a bit?
No, man.
God.
I maybe
shit was
will do like one. I don't know.
Then we'll come join the Shed team.
I would feel okay on your guys' team. All right, so I guess I'm Team Shed now.
Okay, Team Shed. Welcome to Team Shed.
Cool.
Oh, hang on a sec. That was terrible. It sounded like you're like, oh, well, I guess this is me now.
Look at those fucking mutton chops. Good lord.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I fucking...
Okay. We feel a bit better now, so let's dive headfirst back into the what is it? The degenerate zeitgeist of the
internet. Hey, can I just say one thing before we move on? Like this whole video that you showed me, it seems like the start of like a Disney Channel original movie. But anyway,
yeah, it really does.
let's move on. We'll cover a few more things.
All right. Let's fucking get it.
Oh, and this is not who you think it might be. Just calm down.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show.
It doesn't take. It's worse.
Who the fuck is this guy?
This is Call for an Uprising.
He's basically the new Vigilant Christian Mario.
Oh, now I have to. Can I sexually harass him like I
nope,
always did?
He's not gay. He hates the gays.
Okay, well, so did Mario, but like, just fucking look at this dude.
Yeah, but this guy looks and acts like he sounds like he'd probably be the most unattractive person ever, unlike Mario.
Did you show his face in this video?
No. He's a disgusting human being. I assume that he looks like Brett Keane by default.
Somebody who is overly familiar with this stuff. Do you know that the band Slipknot is as satanic as it gets? They might be just as satanic, if not more disgusting.
No, not joke.
Listen. No, I wasn't even gonna say that. Though now that you put that in my head, I unironically love Slipknot. Okay. And I feel so bad for it because I'll just be like, yeah, Slipknot's a good band.
You know,
and then I see other people who listen to Slipknot unironically, and I'm just like,
yeah, dude. I saw them live when I was like 15, and half the audience looked and sounded and acted just like me. So I know what you mean.
From Alabama.
You know, it's funny that we had you on when we talk about this video, Creamsicle, because this person, this Call for an Uprising guy, I've only really seen his videos in relation to the Vigilant Christian Mario, but he's like probably against everything that you exist regarding.
Oh,
like,
so this is essentially my antithesis.
Yeah,
as well.
Your antithesis.
Okay. Correct. Also,
and disturbing.
Just to let everybody know, here knots don't slip; they squeeze. Zing.
Oh my God! No.
The scum of the earth himself, Marilyn Manson. Now, YouTube has decided to put a video by Slipknot in the YouTube trending section, and it's for a reason.
Wait,
because the video
because it's trending. I think that might be it.
No, it's the Illuminati cabal. Clearly, the one that the Vigilant Christian used to talk about, but now doesn't talk about anymore.
I don't like that this is popular, so it's a conspiracy.
Fuck, did they actually put out a new video? Like, holy shit. I might actually have to watch this after the show. Oh, fuck,
and also, Rammstein put out a new song, too. And it's
really
good.
Ooh. God,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking cream my jimmies after this fucking show.
Itself is about a satanic baptism. So why else would it be in the YouTube trending section? I mean, Slipknot has been around for decades now.
That sounds fucking
and they will
awesome.
openly tell you that they're Satanists.
Dude.
I mean, it doesn't. It's not hard to figure.
It sounds fucking great, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, we need one of those on Underhaven. That'd be awesome.
Oh my God.
So, I just wanted to show you clips from this video. Why it's trending? Why? Because the satanic baptism is what's to come.
Yeah.
Why else would YouTube put it in the trending section? It's a video filled with people getting blood dumped on them. Yet they are sitting around saying what is disturbing content and what is not disturbing content on YouTube, and what should be pulled and what shouldn't be.
Actually, Rammstein's video had a gore too, and it actually got age restricted.
I mean, as it should be. It's fucking Rammstein. I don't want no goddamn 14-year-olds listening to him. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's actually a good point. I
like, dude, like, listen. Like, yeah, it's pretty fucked up shit, man. Like,
so just take a look at what happened to Slipknot before YouTube did this, and just like think about that and ask yourself: Do I want the same thing to? Do I want the same fate for Rammstein? No.
Yeah.
People, but a bunch of freaks getting blood dumped on them. That's normal. That's okay. That's not gory. That's not disgusting, because this is them doing what they're preparing everybody for.
Oh, so it's
and that's why you see.
It's one of these fucking dudes who's like, listen, I don't like it. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah, the type
I
of
don't like
person
it. I don't want it. Oh, the blood, it is gross. It disgusts me.
The type of person who doesn't want anything to exist that doesn't appeal to what they fucking believe in their very narrow worldview. That's the exact type of person we're dealing with here.
That's
someone who's so fucking bigoted that they can't see past their own fucking...
That shit makes me so mad, is when people, like, their only response to something is like, oh, it's gross. It's like, Fuck you!
Yeah, why is it gross? Can you explain why you think it's disgusting at least? Or explain why you think other people shouldn't engage in something just because
you know what I find disgusting? What I find disgusting is the idea that artists and bands have to defer to some fucking ancient religion that tells them what kind of rules to abide by and how they can express their artistic creative side. I mean, like, you're basically saying, like, you know, my arbitrary fucking sensibility should dictate what this band is allowed to express. No. No, fuck you. That's what I find disgusting, if anything.
God. You know, I said I was going to sexually harass this guy, but now I just fucking hate him.
He ain't worth it. He's a fucking asshole. Like I said, he's the exact opposite of what you probably enjoy.
You should just fist him instead, honestly.
Videos trending deliberately on YouTube.
Yeah, fuck it. We're getting TJ on the show just so we can fucking fist that one guy. That's going to be our first milestone.
No, okay. I want him to fist me.
No. All of it. Yeah, but I don't want someone to get fisted on this show and enjoy it. I want them to not enjoy it. So
we have to get through the fucking video. I don't want to like wait for him to.
It's always trending in the YouTube section or something that might be making fun of conspiracy theorists, right? Some Stephen Colbert video or something where they're mocking us, putting tinfoil hats on. All this stuff is just going on right in front of everyone's faces. Just people are choosing not to see it. So in this video,
that doesn't sound like conspiracy rhetoric at all.
Yeah, like, what seems more likely to you? Like, an obvious conspiracy that people are aware of, but nobody takes seriously, even though it's to their own detriment, or, you know, you're just retarded.
Yeah, I think the latter.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
They even have, you know, they're wearing, you know, skull masks. They show the giant skull in the beginning, obviously just reference Skull and Bones. I mean, these people are just
maybe it has to do with heavy
But you
metal.
see this one guy. He's laying on the floor. He's covered in what appears to be blood, not his own blood.
You always need to assume the worst.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, when he was showing up all those skulls, I was like, wow, the new Payday game looks great.
And they deliberately make his, you know, what he's wearing, the thing in his head, look like the Baphomet. You can see how it's, you know, the horns on the sides. It's just deliberately done. You see how it's pulled like that to make him look like the Baphomet. I mean, how obvious can it get?
Well, no shit, it's deliberately done. It's because it looks fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
It looks fucking cool. That's why it's deliberately done, you fucking...
Okay, think about what Slipknot is. It's like this nu metal hard rock band where like a bunch of guys in like jumpsuits have fucking weird masks on and, you know, play a very like percussion heavy kind of music style. What the fuck kind of music videos do you think they're gonna have? This is obviously what they're going for, because
they're not going to go with edgy imagery or anything. They're never going to... They should just have, like, rainbows and ponies and all that shit on their covers. Actually, if they did, though, then this guy would have a problem with it. So...
Yeah. It's like, this is going to make people gay or some shit like that. Yeah,
yep, the homo agenda.
The homosexual agenda.
I mean, like, any fucking, like, Disney. It's like, you know, what was it called? The fucking, movie where, like, they had that song, Let It Go. What was that called?
Oh, Frozen.
Yeah, you know, Frozen. It's like, you know, this is too jolly and happy. It's gonna make kids gay. But then it's like, you know, you have this heavy metal stuff, and they're like, it's gonna make them worship Satan.
Yeah.
You guys are just a bunch of unpleasable, fucking insane idiots. There's no fucking way to appeal to any of this.
TJ brought it up in one of his videos talking about that fucking Frozen movie, where he basically pointed out that there's a bunch of people who looked at that movie and thought it was gay propaganda, even though the entire point of the movie is just like, hey, sisterly love. Like, that's the entire theme of the movie is, you know, love your fucking family. And they took that, like, it doesn't say something about them when they take that to mean, like, oh, these two must be lesbian sisters, and the liberals are trying to convince everyone to be gay and have incest. It's like, what? Seriously? How are
they're
there
probably
people
the reason?
This?
They're probably the reason that all that weird stepsister shit is popular on Pornhub.
Yeah, definitely.
Which
guys like this, man. Guys like this.
Can I just talk about that for a minute? Can I just say my piece on that shit? Like, listen. I'm into a bunch of weird shit. If you've ever been in my server or on my Freddy, you know I'm into a bunch of weird shit. But I don't understand. I don't understand why it's popular. Because, like, I don't understand how it pleases either
People can be attracted to anyone. I mean, anything. People can be attracted to anything. Like, if there's anything that exists, if there's any action that can be performed, someone has a fetish for it. So that's
not even that. But, like, if you're gonna make incest, just fucking draw it. Because I don't understand the, like, well, they're my stepsister, because they don't even look similar. It's like, what?
I mean, the whole point of shit like that is, of course, you don't understand, because it's not your kink. It's not what gets you off. It's not the thing I don't understand, like, okay, I'm not gonna, we won't go into detail about everything, but yeah, the shit that you're into, I don't find appealing.
It's weird, because I do understand it to a point, like, yeah, I have art commission where, you know, there's
weird
themes
stuff's
of,
happening.
Yeah, where it's like themes of incest, but like, if you want incest, just draw it. Just draw it, because then you can make them look as similar as you want to. But like, when you play like the stepsister card, it's like,
you know what I think's gonna happen? I think a call for an uprising is gonna see this video, and he's gonna make an entire video about why you're gonna lead to the downfall of humanity and why you're the Antichrist Creamsicle.
Please,
so
good. Fuck him.
Please, I wish he would give me that much popularity, because I would just be right in his fucking comment section, like, yeah, you wanna join me in the downfall? Come join my Discord server and join my Patreon. You know.
Also, really weird that I'm gonna mention this right now, but I completely spaced out on it, so I'm gonna mention it now. On Monday, we're gonna be doing the bonus episode, and Pimp Monk's gonna be on. It's gonna be an extra long episode of Underhaven. We're gonna have like a short break in between. So, yeah, it'll be a longer than average episode. Tune in for that this Monday. It's gonna be awesome.
And veiny.
All of these people wearing white, right? And they have these red faces of skulls.
We need to be virgins painted white.
And these people in black. These
virgins painted white. Yeah. Oh my god, that was the first lady who I've ever experienced where I was just, what the, like,
the first lady ever?
Shani for Christ, where she's like, you know, I think the moon is just a light. It's just, you know, it's just like a light.
I don't believe that planets are what they tell us they are.
You know what? Somehow that shit is still not the dumbest thing I've heard Shani say. The dumbest thing I've heard Shani say is, you know, the Geek Room. They refuted one of her videos on their show once, and she was basically like, "Oh, you guys just want to fuck me. You just want a piece of this ass, huh?" It's like, no, nobody wants to fuck you, bitch. I mean, you're disgusting inside and out.
Oh, by the way, she did like a video where she's sitting on her fucking couch. Well, I guess that's every video, but she's fucking sitting on her fucking fat ass on her couch, and she's like, you know, like, oh, I get enough dick as it is. This guy is all I need. She pans the camera to her fucking like husband or some shit,
that poor
and
man.
he just looks like confused. Like, where am I?
What? Where am I? That was so bad, Creamsicle. I'm gonna have to edit that out of the final cut so that our viewers aren't gonna have to like hearing the idea of Shani being in a sexual manner. So
listen,
fuck that.
All I'm saying is,
more like barbecue, yeah.
Forces.
That's the most disgusting thing I've heard in my entire career on
Animancer, cut that out of the episode. Don't
I'm cutting that out of the episode. Jesus fucking.
Oh my god.
No, this is supposed to be some type of prison scene, prison reenactment. They're in white, the demons are in black. So they're going to baptize the people in white, which represents, you know, good, and black represents evil. The black and white.
Whoa.
Hey, whoa. This is a bit racially charged. Holy shit.
God damn.
You know what's funny? Like, Mormonism actually embraced that kind of idea. They're like, you know, people who, what was it? People who, sided with Jesus and God, they became white. Yeah, the neutral ones were like, the ones who were neutral became black because they didn't side with God. So that's where like black people come from. It's like this idea that they defied God's will and, you know, they're punished.
Yeah, they're basically char-grilled versions of white people.
The Mormon Church did not back away from this until like 2004 or some shit.
Wow.
Like they hung on to that.
So they held on to it about as long as Mississippi took to officially make slavery illegal, basically.
Yeah, kind of.
Mississippi was like 2005. Just want to make that clear.
Oh, yeah. I think
Mississippi.
Of course, we see, which they're obsessed with, the Masonic black and white duality.
You're fucking obsessed.
And these demonic entities in these.
Look at your entire fucking channel catalog, or like your video catalog on your channel. Like it's full of this shit.
Exactly.
And you have the fucking temerity to call them obsessed because they express some creative side via this medium. What the
Dude, for
fuck
someone
are you
that was
on
so
about?
fucking critical of the vigilant Christian, this guy is just gonna go down the exact same route that he fucking went down. One day, people are gonna discover that this guy isn't fucking as holy as he fucking claims to be. They're gonna find all the fucking skeletons in his closet, they're gonna bury them all up, and then who's gonna have the fucking last laugh then? Will it be fucking you? No, it'll be just up to the fucking devil, right? It'll just be the devil's fault why you fucked up. Fuck you, asshole. I fucking can't stand people like this. It brings my fucking piss to a boil.
So wait a minute, this guy hates my boyfriend?
He's a child!
Okay.
This guy doesn't like my boyfriend? He doesn't like Mario?
Oh, dude.
Why?
Dude.
What? No.
What? No.
Why? Why does he hate Mario?
Honestly, though, like, I know I was getting animated, like, it just as a joke there, but I can't stand this guy.
I get it. I get it. Like, on some level, I feel like most people feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Alright, so this is,
I'm already animated because I'm a dog.
I'll give you an ultimatum, since this is, like, the last thing we'll, cover.
Alright.
Okay.
So this is, first option. Why does God allow suffering? Atheism exposed. That's option number 1, so that old song and dance again. And then the second option is, and this is kind of fucked up. I don't know if we can get away with this. Nothing graphic happens, but it's kind of like really fucked up.
Okay.
So there's this YouTuber, I can't recall his fucking name, but he's like one of these like staunch anarchist kind of people. So the video is like a clip of him from like a broadcast or something. Where like, you know, okay, here's the clip's name or title. Adult male is trying to get permission to redacted his daughter. So I'll let you decide. Either we can go down the rabbit hole of religion, or we can talk about like this pedo anarchist.
Listen, we just went on a big rant about incest porn. Okay, I feel like the choice has already been made, has it not? We just got done talking about stepsisters and that sort of thing. So
this is going to be the most degenerate episode of our show ever.
The choice is already. Listen, as soon as you decided to have me on,
yeah,
you already knew
I was just gonna say, like, you know, the moment you told me like we're gonna have a furry on instead of Dusty, I'm like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder which one. You know what? Never mind. We'll see when we actually have Dusty on. But somehow I think that he's gonna be able to talk about dick more than Creamsicle did. Perhaps.
Dusty. Oh my god.
He does it a lot, dude. He does it a lot. I
was gonna say, dude, it's in my fucking title. It's in my title. It's Creamsicle, the Bad Dragon Guru. It's you know, it's what I do for a living, man.
I thought you just raised dragons. Whatever.
Yeah, I play like one of those weird iPhone games that you always see ads for on YouTube, like Dragon City or whatever.
Oh god.
That's what I do for a living.
Alright, I guess we're gonna get into the more controversial of the two subjects, huh?
Let's do it. Let's peep this out.
2 hours later.
Why?
Why must I cry? Okay, let's watch a little bit of that Christian video, and we'll
I thought you said Christian for a minute.
Yeah, I thought
that's my hero.
Yeah, well, Christians are Christians.
Hello?
Oh, it's not Christian.
Dude, is this a T-Series video?
Well, that was odd.
Merciful
servant. Some atheists
savant.
try to debunk the proof on basis of providence by bringing into focus some imperfections like
holy shit, it's fucking Dower
and
time.
Earthquakes, for instance. The presence of imperfections, if indeed we do accept this description, does not in any...
I mean, like, it's not really like a matter of, like, if you accept it. I feel like, you know, there are many examples we could provide where, like, there's definitely something fucked up going on. Like, you know, like babies being born inside out and then immediately dying. You know, shit like that.
The argument people are... The argument that people are trying to make when they say this shit is like, oh, well, if a god does exist, then I wouldn't fucking worship him, because why would I worship a god that allows so many people to live in such a shitty fucking lifestyle? Like, that's a lot of the argument. That's at least the argument I would make in this situation.
Well, the argument I would make is like, okay, if everything's fine-tuned, then explain everything that's not fine-tuned. There are many imperfections.
That's a good argument, too, for sure, yeah.
way deny the perfections.
But he'll get into that.
As a matter of fact, it only proves that perfection does exist in the universe.
How?
Had there been no perfection...
Oh my fucking god, this is the stupidest argument I've ever made. Yeah, maybe in terms of our fucking... Maybe in
and here's the thing, like, I mean, basically what this argument is just like, nuh-uh.
Let me tell you what perfection is, ladies and gentlemen. Perfection is the medium nova from Bad Dragon. It's so perfect. It's
so wait,
you know,
okay. So here's the thing: I'd be more willing to believe that fucking dildos are proof of fucking God than whatever this guy thinks that he can convince old fucking farts on the internet by just having like just speaking in like a calm voice and showing a bunch of interesting imagery. There are fucking people that'll get suckered into this shit just because like, oh, this video looks so good and it enforces what I already believe. So let me just believe whatever this fucking asshole has to say.
Listen, all I gotta say is, if you want to know perfection, you should buy that and then just put it up your ass. Those fucking ridges, and you'll know perfection when you feel those ridges on your prostate.
You know what? Send me a link via DMs after this. I'll check it out.
Okay.
The atheist would have never been able
once
to
you finally
identify-
not that big boy, you will truly understand what divine perfection is.
Okay, let's listen to this shit.
The atheist would have never been able to identify the imperfection. How can someone identify an imperfection in the design if there was no design to start with?
Because it's not a design, and also designs are not prone to perfection. Like usually there's like, you know, you'll in hindsight be like, oh, I fucked this up, or I could have done that better. So whether or not it's by design, that doesn't negate the fact that there are imperfections. Even if we like concede this point and tell you like, yes, there is a God, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that like his will has been flawless.
Yeah, there are some people who believe in a more passive God that, you know, that's not so involved in fucking modern day like human activity. I mean,
it's
I
funny
still
because
think
like he's showing us like this fucking highway or like road, and it's like, you know, kind of like highways. The living organisms within that are prone to accidents that are fatal and sometimes like cause permanent injury, just like nature. I mean, there are mutations and such that actually prove that it's not flawless.
Of course. But no, you're wrong. Actually, SWEGTA. Actually,
or
no,
at the very least, they indicate otherwise. I mean, like, how the fuck can you? I don't get this argument. I honestly don't, because it's like we've given you so many fucking examples of imperfections in nature, and still, like there's this fucking argument that just persists throughout the fucking decades. Enough of this shit. You've lost. You're just fucked. The end. Fuck you.
To me, it's very similar to, you know, when you're having an argument with someone about the whole divine creator thing, they say, well, this is an argument a lot of Christians like to make, and they don't back it up properly. But what they say is, you know, everything is so complex, like, you know, including like, oh, well, a computer is also very complex, and it had a creator, so everything that exists in the universe must have had a creator. And it's like, then you pull out the obvious argument of, okay, then what created the divine creator? And then they always come at you with the same thing. Well, he was always there. Well, explain how he was always there, then. Give me some actual rationalization and how that makes sense.
Like they often claim, like, you know, the universe can't exist on its own, but it's like, well, you apply that to your fucking God. Like you said, when you ask them, like, you know, who created the creator? If everything in existence and God exists needs to be created by something prior to that, then explain God. And beyond that, explain that thing or entity.
The Bible?
But there's no attempt at that.
Where can we find the answers to life's big questions? Well, there you go. There's
my colon. Just pull it out and just throw it in the video.
I wish I could.
As for their
put my fist
description
in Egghead's
itself,
colon.
what
Is
they
it
call
my balls?
imperfection
Is it my
actually
asshole?
imperfection in their ability to grasp
The prostate?
wisdom beyond all things. The believer never claims that the universe is perfect.
Yeah, you fucking do. You just fucking did. What do you mean you never do that?
You make claims with evidence at all times. That's what being religious is all about, dude. Pretending that you know shit that doesn't actually exist. That's what religion is, trying to rationalize what you don't fucking believe.
Well, not just that, it's also about control. I mean, like, if you look at the actual nature of scripture, you'll tell that the intent behind it, it's quite fucking obvious.
Well, okay, so yes, well, when it comes to, like, the higher-ups in the church and everything like that, the people who have the actual control, yes, their idea is to control, but I'm talking about, like, the average person who turns to Christianity because of something that tragic that happens in their life or something, they're looking for answers.
There are none. But then, you know, when we admit that, and we're just kind of like, well, we don't know. They're just like, you don't know. Well, we do. Like, not really.
Whatever. Fuck you, asshole.
And without calamities, he only claims that the essence of perfection is that nothing happens.
Dude, this video must be real. Look how well shot it is. That's seriously like
Atheists
the
are like
reason why
some-
they do put so much effort into this instead of it just having these like blank text on a background, because they want to appeal to, you know, like I said earlier, like people who are easily swindled into this type of things, like middle-aged men who are on the internet looking for shit on YouTube for whatever reason.
They're trying to see those Jimmy Kimmel clips, and then they get roped into all this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
They're like, I want to see Jimmy Kimmel talk about the Drumpf.
So this part is kind of interesting. So they make like an analogy.
Atheists are like someone denying the mastery of a spaceship just because it has a big amount of fuel that could explode anytime.
Okay.
Fuck you.
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't even follow, but here's the thing. No.
Okay, look, let me just clarify. I think he's implying that we deny the existence of something because it's inherently not flawless or imperfect.
Or because it's unlikely, I think is the point he's trying to make. But what I think is more likely, yes, I think that what you said is right, but I think that was stated to be so intentionally vague so that it sounds intellectual to someone who really doesn't think about it, because that's who they're trying to appeal to with this video anyway, people who really don't think about it. So that's why they said that and made that analogy, because I didn't really follow it in my head until I thought about it for a second, and most people who watch this enjoy it will not think about it.
Guys, I just gotta say, shout out to Faye Fox bringing me fucking pizza and shit. I'm gonna fuck her pussy so good.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna thank unless I get the fucking pizza too.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pizza on the table, so like, because I just bought it last night.
All right, let's watch a little bit more of this and then we can fap it up.
Yeah, I just want to point out though, like, an interesting observation I've made is that oftentimes, they'll claim that like any other argument, they're like, we're on the right side, we know what's what.
Of course.
But then, when it comes to like atheists arguing against the supposed existence of God, that's like laughable. But then at the same time, you have like analogies like atheists are like people operating a spaceship by somehow still denying the existence of the spaceship because it runs on fuel. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What does this even mean? And then you have other shit like the fucking Dawa time guy who's like, if there's no objective morality, just drink your dad's cum. It's like, well, I'm not gonna fucking do that because it's disgusting. And then you have like,
just drink your dad's sperm.
It goes on and fucking on, and it's like, do you not fucking realize that like this is the side you're aligning yourself with? Does that not indicate that you're just like surrounded by a bunch of fucking idiots?
I do have to say, Dawa Time had a very good point in that all good girls drink their daddy's cummies.
God fucking damn it, Creamsicle. I thought you would get past 1 fucking minute without saying something.
I just fucking heard Faye Fox up to the side, just fucking deep sigh.
Yeah, good. That's exactly how I fucking felt when you made that joke. Just never say that again. Never talk about cummies, especially not when Jeff Holiday is in the room.
Listen, Jeff Holiday let me send him lewds, and that was probably the highlight of my life.
Of course he did. He's Jeff fucking Holiday.
Well, listen, I remember that one show where he was like trying to get a trans girl to
Ella Grant, I believe,
like a trans escort, and
okay.
I just gotta say, Jeff, I'm right here. I'm not trans, but I'm right here.
Whatever, good enough, right? Good enough.
Yeah.
Dude, if you ask the fucking Christians who made this fucking video, then they'd basically say it's the same shit anyway. So
yeah,
but cummies.
Yeah, but cummies.
But cummies.
Oh my god, no.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You see, that's how you know I run a good server. Is I can essentially command people.
We were designed to be tested with both good and evil. Allah says what means, we test you with both good and evil circumstances as a trial. To us, you shall return.
I don't care about your fucking trial. I'm gonna take the easy way out if you keep putting this shit in front of my fucking face, dude. Fuck off. I can't stand people who make arguments like this. This whole video is just a pretentious bullshit argument against not even really anything. It's just trying to say, hey, atheists are dumb.
That's basically what it is, because it's like you have a bunch of like impressive shots and cinematography and shit.
Yep.
And then at the end of it, it's like, we're gonna preach to you, but like we're gonna do that after we've insulted you and basically called you a fucking mental invalid.
The Bible.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, that's how you get people to align with you, right?
Is that what Allah commanded you to do? To just like smugly go around on the internet and tell other people how to live their lives? Is that it?
Dude, we just need to start...
Am I following this shit? Have I figured your fucking religion out?
We just need to start telling the Underhaven audience how to live their lives and who to fuck and what to eat and all that shit.
The short answer is me for all of those questions. Thank you.
Verse 35. All of this takes place within the scope.
I can't stand people who make arguments like this. This whole video is just a pretentious bullshit argument against not even really anything. It's just trying to say, hey, atheists are dumb.
That's basically what it is, because it's like you have a bunch of like impressive shots and cinematography and shit.
Yep.
And then at the end of it, it's like, oh, we're gonna preach to you, but like we're gonna do that after we've insulted you and basically called you a fucking mental invalid.
The Bible.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, that's how you get people to align with you, right?
Is that what Allah commanded you to do? To just like smugly go around on the internet and tell other people how to live their lives? Is that it?
Dude,
am I following this shit? Have I figured your fucking religion out?
We just need to start telling the Underhaven audience how to live their lives and who to fuck and what to eat and all that shit.
The short answer is me for all of those questions. Thank you.
Verse 35. All of this takes place within the scope of a higher purpose and wisdom.
Citation needed.
Yeah, seriously.
The answer I have is
Allah is the best of planners. Dude, this is such a... this is how it ends. This is seriously how it ends, dude. Yeah. Really? Oh my god. So, that was basically... We just watched an entire video that stated absolutely nothing. Almost absolutely nothing of that.
But guys,
it's basically like I hit play and the entire video is basically just like neener, and then that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the equivalent of like a grade school fucking taunting.
Raspberries.
Like, you're a big doo-doo head.
Fuck
you're
you.
Stupid. You're a stupid head. Because rocket ships.
Yeah, because rocket ships, dude.
Because my spaceship.
You know, if it wasn't for science that fucking person probably denies very much of, then we wouldn't have fucking rocket ships for him to make his fucking shitty analogy about, so...
It's funny, because, like, when it comes to anything else that contradicts their ideas, like evolution, it's like, overwhelmingly, like, 95+% of scientists agree that that's, like, the most valid theory.
Yeah.
And yet, it's like, anything outside of that, it's like, oh, we're just gonna pluck that and just, like, use it to kind of, like, make our arguments. Like, oh, yeah, spaceships and all that.
That shit pisses me off, too, because, like, even though, like, 99.9% of scientists agree in, like, evolution and shit like that, they'll be like, no, there's not a complete scientific consensus. Like, 1.1% of fucking scientists don't believe in fucking evolution. So, yeah, 1.1% of the fucking hacks out of all the science community doesn't believe in something, so therefore it must not be true, right?
And they like do the same shit when it comes to anything else, like climate change. They're just kind of like, well, it's not. There's not a consensus. It's like there kind of fucking is.
Yeah, the vast fucking majority of people believe in it, and probably the people who don't believe in it are probably people who are bought and paid for to appeal to people who are dumb like you. So
they're corporate shills.
Yeah, but they just like turn it around and they're just like, no, you. They're just kind of like, oh. It's Hollywood and this. It's like, how the fuck would this benefit Hollywood?
Actually, the burden of proof is on you guys because you're the ones trying to prove a false negative. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
No, it's actually the other way around.
Yeah, I know. I know that. I know that. But
the Bible?
They don't know that. The Bible.
All right. Holy Bible. So thank you, Cream, for being on.
That's a fucking show.
Yeah, I had a really... oh, actually, there was one thing that I had to say. Do you remember the last time I was on here, like, ages ago?
Yeah,
we played that video about all the... Yeah, like, that video about all the single furries and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, we got through 5 seconds.
Well, it turns out, one of the, Frumentari from my server actually found all 3 of them.
Creamsicle, I hate all the people in that video. Anyone who contributed to the creation of that fucking single furries song should fucking burn in.
I want them to contribute. I want them to contribute to a cream pie in my asshole till it runs.
Well, with that said, everyone.